Everything happens in the underground before it comes out in the light, they said. That meant the fruits of her labor were beginning to show. On the day of her brother's memorial service, they were sitting in the living room of his girlfriend Jennifer's house. "Your brother and I entered a lottery," Jennifer said, "to go see the fireflies." "There's a lottery to see fireflies?" Mom asked. "I know, I was surprised too," Jennifer said. "When the fireflies mate, their light becomes synchronized. There's a place where this takes place every year. There used to be so many of them, but the old people say with the pesticides, each year they become less and less." Laine looked it up on her phone. She read aloud. "It is a natural phenomenon that the fireflies return to Congaree National Park in South Carolina every year at the beginning of summer. When they mate, their lights synchronize, and thousands emerge and blink synchronously for 2 weeks at a time." Things were about to get bright. It couldn't get much brighter, Laine told herself, though she felt like crying. She had the chipper personality of a pre-K teacher, even though she taught adults before this. People would understand if she crumbled and gave up by now. Was she crazy to continue trying to be a teacher? "You don't know anything. You used to teach pre-K," Zvi said. She felt about to lose it, really lose her head. "Preferire che non mi chiamassi pazza, e io mi tratterò dal chiamarti patetico, e debole, e geloso," she thought. "I would prefer if you didn't call me crazy, and I will refrain from calling you pathetic and weak and jealous. You get the award for having the highest hair." "Thank you," she said. "It's not a compliment," he said, "but there were nice things too." "I like your hairstyle today, Miss Horsheim," Abba said. Now the Tuatha Dé fireflies had evaporated like water around the lake, back inside their painting, and she was alone again. It was a normal school day, but she had managed to calm down. It wasn't worth it. It was like when her roommate expected her to do her dishes, and there was a swarm of fruit flies. She was off $2 in the rent check. She couldn't sweat the small stuff or let it distract her. "I know you've had a hard time with the lice lately," Mom said. "Just don't let it make you feel like you're less than what you are." Everything was bugging her, literally. She didn't know why light was always surrounded by darkness, but then again, there can be a time of darkness, but not despair, for dreams to take form, for letting go of what is not needed. Her brother forgave her. "Well, I'll give her something for consistency," Gavi had said when she piled the bricks off the edge of the game board, missing the desired target. "Nothing is impossible," he said. Miss Walter had said she saw the kids making more progress in Rabbi Rickholt's class, but she wasn't trying to compare herself with him. She had lined the kids up when it was time to go home. "Yes, sir," they'd called her. They saluted her. She took the bus to the museum after that. She went there after school sometimes. On one of the benches, she struggled to study Italian. Did the phrase mean, "I couldn't do without you," or "I couldn't do it without you"? Was it "non posso fare a meno di te," or "non posso farlo a meno di te"? Guess both were true. She was thinking of her mom and brother. It was weird to think that only 5 months ago she was at his memorial service, paying her last respects, and her family was talking in Jennifer's living room. "What made him do it?" they asked. There might have been debts we didn't know about, Jennifer said. Maybe he felt in over his head and didn't want to ask for help. No one really knew. Stan, her brother's dad, was there. "How'd you get your golf skills?" Jennifer asked Stan. "I used to swing crab apples at the migrants," Stan said. "They were interviewing me for the paper on my scholarship, but you can't put that in the paper. My old man had a mean temper. He'd break golf clubs in half, snapping them over his knee, then have them fitted for me," he said. "My boy said to me once, 'Dad, let's get clean and quit all this stuff and go all the way.' 'You're not good enough for that, son,' I told him." Laine remembered when her brother once said, "I want to be great at something." "I don't know why you can't be a great brother and a great son," she'd said. That seemed like enough. "Your brother and I were thinking about adopting," Jennifer said. "Whatever the kid wanted to do, we'd support them all the way." "Yeah," Stan said. With death like this, everyone blames themselves. Little sister takes much more than she gives back, she thought. It seemed forgivable, innocent, naive, even if she felt like an ungrateful brat. "I hope you can forgive yourself," Jennifer said. As Laine sat in the museum, she wondered, was she supposed to become the true queen of the Tuatha Dé, the ancient tribe of ancient Ireland, or her class? Maybe both. Was she supposed to be a writer? Maybe people would enjoy learning from her mistakes. It was like they were little sharks. She wanted them to reach for the stars, but they came back 5 seconds later, holding a starfish. "It's not exactly what I meant," she thought. First she had to be a servant girl and drag her heart low to the ground, in service and humility. Her class seemed ready to turn her into the asylum, but she would not give up on them. She had to get trampled to rise. The journey to success was cruel and foreboding. Una strada lunga, a long road. "Are you ready to be crushed?" "Your calling is going to crush you," Luke said. "If you're called to mend the broken-hearted, you're going to be broken-hearted. If you're called to speak the truth, you're going to struggle to control your mouth. If you're called to teach, you will be sifted for the wisdom you possess. If you are called to empower, your self-esteem will be attacked. Your successes will be hard-fought. All this so you can be authentic, humble, and powerful," Luke said. And Laine thought, yes, I have to earn my character. "La uccelletto non vuole spiccare il volo, malgrado sua madre lo spinga con il becco." The little bird doesn't want to fly, despite its mother pushing it with her beak. Teachers were kind of like parents, Laine thought. Now back in the painting, he and the Tuatha Dé were discussing her predicament among themselves. They formed a small circle of even light, like a figure 8 of fireflies, and Laine was reminded how sharks never stop swimming. Even when they sleep, it seemed exhausting, even though she knew they were trying to help her. Laine repressed the urge to swat at them.